I'm live. What's next? Oh, Instagram. I'm getting on Instagram. Hey, YouTubers. I'm Mama Lewa. This is Spiritual Tools Tuesday. We are getting our Instagram audience on board, and then we're going to start. Let's see. There we go. Yay. Thank you for being here with me. See how I look on these things. Got to get the things together. There we go. Oh. All right. So we have Spiritual Tools Tuesday. We'll talk about the shadow spaces. I got a little bit of tea, little concoction I made. We're going to talk about that as well. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Oh, y'all just all came in all at the same time. I am also on YouTube. If anybody cares, I'm on YouTube as well. So we're doing YouTube and we're doing Instagram. So we got the Instagrammers, we have the YouTubers. Now, I don't know, y'all gonna get, hey Minx, hey Julia, hey. Julia, my new favorite person, y'all. Y'all just don't understand. That's my Schmoopy. It's time for Spiritual Tools Tuesday. I sound like a whole different person. I sound like a whole Mama Lay Y impersonator. It's working today. Come on now. Simply Nia is with us on Instagram. I'm so happy. Look at here, look at here, look at here. Hey, everybody and everyone's happy Tuesday. My glasses is just goddamn filthy. Anybody? Oh, I know why they be so dirty. I'm like, why my glasses always dirty? It's because I wear them up here. And you know, we have oils in our hair and things. So when I decide to look through them, it be cloudy as hell. Hey, it's Nate. Hey, mama. How you doing? All right, all right, all right. I got YouTube on. I got Instagram. Hey, Minx Mink. I'm happy you found me too. I'm sorry you have to hear the raspy, give me my Newports version. Hey, Amma. I see you coming on through. I was cleaning my glasses, y'all. I was cleaning my glasses. So I named this Spiritual Tools Tuesday. We find our strength in the shadow. Oh no, in the darkness. Amma is Instagramming with us. We find our strength in the darkness. So this is going to be a deep Spiritual Tools Tuesday. It's going to talk about the not so warm and fuzzy times. Y'all got to excuse me. So what had happened was I went out on Sunday. Some of you may have seen the Sunday check-in. I went out Sunday. Hey, Lisa Love 06. Hey, Mama. And we had a funky good time. Now, when Mama Lay Y goes out, she does not know how to be calm in her demeanor. I'm a party queen. I love music. I be dancing and screaming. You can't hear me, Queen Zaza Brown. Anybody else can't hear me? Holla if you hear me. Come on, y'all. Oh no, what do you mean you can't hear me? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Anybody else can't hear me? Ain't nobody on YouTube, so I can't ask them. All right, thank you, y'all. Everybody else can hear me. So it's you, Queen Zaza Brown. It ain't us. Anyway, so I was hollering and stuff and celebrating and everything. And Monday when I woke up, my voice was gone. So here we are. Now I'm going to give you a good tea to make. It ain't necessarily the best tasting tea, but it will knock a cold right on out of you. And I wasn't sure if this was me yelling or if maybe it turned into a cold. I don't know. But I'm going to tell y'all my secret. Y'all ready? Get your pants. Get your pants. Write it down. You need a clove of garlic. Cut it up because you can't just put a whole clove of garlic in the things. It won't. You got to cut it in order to activate the healing properties. I don't know if y'all knew that. So you got to cut the garlic up. I cut my little clove of garlic in 3 pieces. Boom. I put it in a peppermint tea bag and I put in a ginger lemon tea bag. Okay. Usually I use fresh ginger, but I didn't have none. Or maybe I did have some, but I didn't realize that I had it in the refrigerator. You know how it is. Hey, Deidre, you came on over to YouTube, and Instagram was tripping. So if anybody else is having problems with Instagram, come on over to YouTube. Anyway, peppermint tea bag, ginger, lemon. I took a half a lime and squeezed that in there. I took a half a lemon and squeezed that in there. I put some cayenne pepper in there and some honey. So you boil the water, you put all that stuff in there, and you let it steep for about 20 minutes with the garlic. Now, if you really want to get fancy, put some onion in there. Garlic, onion, peppermint tea, ginger, lemon, lime. Drink that down. I did add some spiced rum for the alcohol content because I figured make a hot toddy since you're making tea. So this does have some spiced rum in it. That helps to clear out your chest as well. That will knock out anything you got rolling. The ginger is going to open up your chest. The garlic is going to fight anything, like it's an antibiotic. So it will fight whatever you got going on in your chest. The peppermint is going to open up your chest. It's going to relax you. So, this is just a good concoction. And it's something minus the rum that you can get to kids, even though they ain't going to like it. But put honey in it. Honey also coats your throat. So this is delicious. It's free. And I can make as much as I need. And even though it got a little garlicky back kick to it, I like it better than cough syrup. Because cough syrup make me want to throw up in my lap. Hate cough syrup. Hey, Abayomi 6. Okay, so we're going to talk about this darkness. I did say darkness. I didn't say shadow. Darkness, because it's dark times that grow us. It's dark times that we find our strength. But first, I want to give y'all a little tip. Something happened to me. Let me see if I can turn this off. I had a little relaxation music going on in the background. Okay, there we go. So I want to talk to you about how your ancestors talk to you, because I had a little experience that kind of shook me, but then I was like, learning experience. Let me tell my peoples. Ancestors. So my blooming in that adversities. Oh, I love it. I love it. I wish I was that poetic. I'm not. Anyway. Ancestors. So my ancestor shrine has not had a candle lit for about a week and a half because the candle that I had some mishaps. So, I don't know if y'all was following me for a while, but a while back I talked about these beeswax based candle inserts that you can get from the Catholic store. They're in a plastic container. I don't have one with me. They're in a plastic container and you can just insert it into the glass case. And so the glass case stays where you put it. And each week you take out the little plastic insert. And I like these candles because they last actual 7 days, sometimes 8. Y'all know anybody who been buying white candles from the grocery store, Walmart, the dollar store? Them be 3-4 day candles. They don't be 7-day candles. So I bought the insert. Well, one day the insert, I guess the wick, I think it was a warning from my ancestors. So this is why we're talking about ancestors, because it's, hey, Janetta, hey, Honeycomb. It's different ways that our ancestors get our attention. And that our spirit guides and orishas and stuff get our attention is usually by, Janetta, you trying to come in the video? Oh, my sister trying to come in. Hey, boss lady. It's different ways that they get your attention. So At first I was like, oh, that's kind of weird that the plastic started melting. And I was like, huh, that's interesting. That's never happened before. You got to pay attention to stuff that's never happened before. That's usually a sign. So it started smoking and everything. House was stinking like plastic. And so I had to throw that whole thing away. I tried to keep it, but my ancestors was like, well, I don't want it. Because that's how they talk to you. You try to put something on their altar and it just be feeling like your grandmama slapped you. You know how that look they give you? So, hold on, pause. Had a fire in my place last Tuesday. Fire started and stopped on its own. Started on my ancestor table. Come on. Woke up and found the fire over. Pretty bad, but not bad considering it ended on its own. So it ain't just me. For me, I'd have immediately did a reading. Like what's happening? Because to me, old folks used to talk about omens. If you see a black bird flying across the black, that's an omen for. So I am a firm believer that when strange stuff happen, you need to pay attention because that's how your people talk to you. So I felt like it was some stuff happening. Some stuff happening. Like for me, it was extra negative energy. I had to do a bath. I had to do a cleansing. I had to do all this stuff because my ancestors was like, hey, there's something wrong in the matrix. You need to pay attention. Like when you've been putting back your baths, you've been having them feelings. Hey, Kanji, having them feelings that you need to cleanse, you need to get your altars together, you get to blah, blah, and you ignore it. Well, the negative energy that they're warning you against is still just stacking up. It's just increasing. So the messages get more and more dire, right? So a fire is pretty big, has a pretty big, message. So I took the candle off and I needed to replace it. So I guess I was taking too long. Hey, Paris. And last night, my mama came to me in a dream. Now, my mama been deceased since 2005. 2003. My fault, mama. 2003. I knew that was you. Hey, Paris. And so my mama came to me. Now, she don't come to me very often. And I guess we're going to talk today, too. Because people ask me, I be praying for my mama and my daddy, they died. And I be wanting to know they okay. And I be wanting to get messages from them and everything. Why won't they come? And I be like, ancestors, it's like when your mama went to the stove. She ain't always going to be in your face. Sometimes she got other stuff to do. But they come. Hold on, pause. The candle was from Ghana, and it's in a wooden holder. I can admit I was negligent and fell asleep. I saw a blessing because they protected me. The pictures burned of my grandparents. All right, now I ain't trying to sell stuff, but I would do a one-card reading on that to see what the message was. And if it comes, because sometimes it comes up, oh, it wasn't no message. It was just a happenstance. It just happened to catch on fire. It just happened to be some weird stuff happening. But sometimes it'd be like, no, we was trying to get your attention. It's always good to check because you don't want to miss the message. I'm just saying. Anyway, so my mama came in the dream. I'm like, oh, I'm so happy to see my mama because y'all, I'm a mama's baby. I love my mama to death. And she was talking to me, but she was like sick. She was like dying sick. And she was like, I'm not feeling good. And I just need you to know. And she started running the stuff down. And I'm so sad in my dream that I'm feeling sad in real life. And you in between the sleep and the dream stage. And I'm like, oh, mama, what's happening? And then in the dream. So if you start to work with your dreams, you get to do lucid dreams, which means you can be conscious of what you're doing in the dream. It takes practice, but it happens. So in the dream, I'm like, wait, no, I know this. My mama already died. She already been sick. So she's not sick because she already been sick. So something's up. So when I woke up, I was like, okay, my mama came to me sick. And she was like really pulling on me that I need your attention. I need your help. And I said, oh, shit. I need to get my ancestor altar together because I hadn't been tending to it. So, excuse me, y'all. I'm belching up garlic tea. Hey, Palo Santo Queen. So when your ancestors, hey Ruby, how you doing over here on YouTube? When your ancestors come to you, especially if you feel the emotion, that's what got me. I felt that emotion. She was like really trying to get my attention to help, you know. Oh, peace and light. This is right on time. It's my late mother's birthday on Friday the 30th. Light a special candle for her. Like for me on my mom, well, I didn't do it this year because my mama's birthday came and went. And I was like, oh shit, mama, I'm sorry. Which is also why she probably came to me. Thank you, piece of light, Palo Santo Queen. I probably need to get her a piece of cake. Okay. So, do a little something for them on their birthday. If you have a deceased parent or a deceased family member that was close to you, if their birthday is a special space, buy them a card like you would, write them a little note, I miss you, I love you, put it on your ancestor altar, get them a little piece of cake, put some ice cream on it, get them a little special something, put it on your ancestor altar. If you don't have an ancestor altar, just put it up on the shelf in the kitchen, they're going to get it. At the end of the day, don't throw it away. You got to do stuff to increase their energy. And so that's why she came to me sick, because she needed me to increase her energy. So, okay, will do. Thank you. She loves celebrating her birthday. I'm hearing she liked the song. Oh, how you going to just go? Okay, come on, Mama. She wants you to sing whatever song she liked. It's a song she likes. So sing it to her on her birthday. Wow, I fell asleep and left the candles burning. My husband in the back sleep, but the other other altar. I asked my husband if he put the candles out. He said no, that was them protecting your house. I jumped up, but nothing happened. Come on now. Hey, Rebel God, those stick. I can't see. I don't know. But hey, so you got to pay attention to your dreams because that's how your ancestors talk to you. You got to pay attention to those emotional flows. Like when you're doing stuff, when you're walking past your ancestor space and you feel like you're supposed to stop. When you feel like you just need to sit down and talk with them, sit down and talk with them. Because that's how they talk to you. Blessings, Palo Santo Queen. I told you, I heard her say she wants Palo Santo Queen sing to her mama. They be talking to me is what I do. I do the damn thing. So I wanted to, oh no, let me do, because y'all know I didn't do the card of the week. So let's do the card of the week. Hey, Nikki in Hattiesburg. Oh, that's your business name. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Amir Sugary Star. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to do the card of the week today because I did not do it Sunday because I was too busy kicking it hard. I had so much fun Sunday. It's ridiculous. God, us, goddess. Oh, come on now. I like it. God, us, goddess. Y'all better do it with the cleverness. All right. All right. Ooh, the tea making me feel better. It makes my throat not as scratchy. I gave a tea recipe for people who have colds or dealing with things in their throat or in their throat. Hit them in the throat. Yeah. The tea is for that. All right. Let's see what we got on today. Oh, we're working on things. It's the 8 of Pentacles. It's saying, keep on trucking, baby. You got to keep on working. And the thing is, when the 8 of Pentacles comes up, the work is mundane. It's the same old, over and over every time. Over and over again, over and over again. Jeanette, if you still in there, let me know if you was really trying to come in. Because I add you. I just didn't know if you really meant to do that. The 8 of Pentacles means that you're on your way to mastering a task or a skill. You almost got the lesson, but you're getting tired, right? It hasn't come fast enough for you. And so what you want to do is give up. You want to go on and play. You want to run around. You want to go on to something else. And the Eight of Pentacles is like, no, don't leave. You got to put in the work. You see him, he bored as hell. He like, every day I got to make these damn pentacle things. I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to do with them. I got them lined up on the wall. I only got 2 more to go. And I'm going to give you the tea recipe later. The Eight of Pentacles says, don't stop. You almost there. You're almost there. You can't see around the corner. Janetta says she hates the Eight of Pentacles. You know, the Eight of Pentacles for me, see, y'all ain't looking at it the right way. Y'all looking at it like, damn, I ain't there yet. But if you look at it the right way, I only got 2 more left. That's the Eight of Pentacles. I only got 2 more left. Look, I only got 2 more left. And as soon as I finish with them, I can move on to the next thing. If you look at it that way, you get inspired. Remember when you was a kid and your mama was like, if you finish, clean up your room, then we gonna go so-and-so, so-and-so. And then you get real inspired. Oh shit, hold on, let me make up the bed. You're flipping the pillows, you throwing shit on the bed. Okay. You put a little pep in your step because you was like, I'm almost done. When I get done, my mama say, we gonna do so-and-so, so-and-so. That's Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is like, come on now, you almost done. As soon as you finish doing that, we about to go to the next thing. That's the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Come on and interpret that card. Minx, mink. Cappies are always working. This is true. We are always working. This also, though, this card warns you. Oh, shit, I'm sorry. I got my little glingy gling thing on. It's going to make noise. Because that was work. Now, where y'all at? All right, I got it. Okay, there we go. All right. But the thing about the Eight of Pentacles, too, is that you feel isolated in your work. And it's true. See, you know, these cards be talking to me. He is on the outside of the house. He out here by himself. All by himself. Back here is the house. This is where all the people at, back here in the house. He up here in the front by himself in the courtyard working. It ain't nobody to talk to him. He feels alone. Because see, when we working on our stuff, we be by ourselves. You be isolated. Don't nobody come visit you. You ain't got time to key with people. It's hard work. You know, you got to be meditative and listen to the spirits and stuff. Don't nobody want to do that all the time. But you almost done, right? Then you get to play again. But what you don't want to do is stop the work. Because sometimes when you stop before you were supposed to, you got to start all over again when you get back to it. Hey, Mayari 2121. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome to Spiritual Tools. Isolated or uninterrupted. We need solitude to concentrate. Come on, minx. You better do it. Hey, Vibrant 112. You gotta sometimes you do. You have to go within. And we can't. Can we join the live if you don't mind? I'll be quick. Palo Santo Queen wants to join the live. Come on in. Come on. Let's see what Palo Santo. Now, don't be starting nothing. People going to be like, why you ain't let me in? I'll let you in. Come on, Palo Santo. See, I know Palo Santo Queen. I don't know everybody. So I ain't letting no strangers in. Because then y'all be trying to sell them pyramid things. Then I have to cut you off. Got to isolate to elevate sometimes. Brandon, friend. Oh, hey, Brandon. How you doing? All right, Palo Santo Queen and one other. Oh, it's both. It's a bunch of. Netta didn't tell me she wanted to come in. Netta, you had to tell me that you really want to come in. I was going to bring you in. All right, Palo Santo Queen. Let's see what happened. There she go. Hey, how you doing? I'm good. How you doing? Now, look, let me tell you before we even start. I don't know how to get you out. So you're going to have to hang up.
Okay. That's no problem. Okay, I got you. No, thank you. Really, that almost brought tears to my eyes. This morning, something woke me up, telling me that my ancestors wanted to be elevated. I have an altar. I go to it. I give reverence to it daily, but I don't think they're elevated. So if they're, I don't even know what I'm at. I think I just want to share that because I think that's important.
Yes. And I want to share with you, Netta, I see that you want to come in, so I'm pulling you in next. Look, they are elevated because you have an altar. That's first. So that's first level of elevation.
Okay.
When you spend time with them, it elevates them more. And the more you layer onto your ancestor altar, the more energy you're giving them. So that's why I was like, my mama came to me like, we need more energy. You ain't doing enough. So lighting your candle, that's giving them energy. You put the water on the altar, that's giving them energy. You put the flowers on the altar, that's giving them energy. Now you add, whenever you cook food, you got a little salsa of food and you put it on there, that's giving them energy. So every time you're interacting with them, like, it's elevating them, right? When you call their name specifically, it's giving them energy.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, got it. So, like, the way you almost started to cry when you said sing. My mother was a singer. I sing. That's a little known fact. I sing. And so she always, when you said that, I was like, damn, Mama Lewa got her. She's here.
She's here.
I'm gonna cry because I just lost a coworker in a bad car accident yesterday. Ooh. So it has me.
Did you light a candle for them? Did you light a candle for them? Okay, cool.
I did.
And a glass of water to cool that down.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's all I wanted to know. I wanted to say thank you for letting her come in and give that message, because I have not been talking to my mom as much as I usually should. So
she say, okay, y'all just gonna see this reading. Apparently, I'm gonna do this reading. So she says that you don't talk to her, but she's never left your side. So all you got to do to reconnect, you think it's something grand that you have to do to reconnect. All you got to do is talk to her. She's standing right there. She be there all the time. She said you her baby. She wasn't never gonna let you fall. So talk to her.
And here's what she would have said. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Talk to her.
Okay, I hear you.
She is saying
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. That I feel from her side is that you feel like you can be separate from her. You know, like if I don't go to my altar, then I'm not connecting. And she like, throw the whole altar away. You don't need it. You talk to her. Just talk to her. You could talk to her in the bathroom. You talk to her in the car. You could talk to her on the stairway. Just talk to your mama. Now, don't throw your ancestor altar away. But I'm just saying, you don't have to do ceremony for your mama. Your mama's always there.
Okay, thank you.
Peace of life. Peace of life, mama. You gonna give her some cake? She wants some cake? Look, she wants some cake.
I heard her. I hear her.
She wants some cake and she wants her song. She wants you to be happy on that day. She wants you to be happy on that day. There's something that you all shared that she wants you to remember. Instead of remembering the sadness, remember whatever it was that y'all shared. The special time is something that y'all together. Oh, she's good.
We did.
She's good.
She's good.
She's good.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna let you go.
Peace of life, mama.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you.
Peace.
All right, peace. All right, I don't know how to let. Oh, she left. Okay, then that's perfect. Now I'm about to push her on because you don't want to be seen. No, Janetta said don't put her on because she don't want to be seen. All right, y'all. So those of you that's like, is Mama Lewa the real deal? There you go. They just be coming in saying stuff. I'll be like, well, okay, your mama said, your grandmama said. It just happens. I don't know why. But peace and light is good. So with the ancestors, thank you, Simply Nia. I think so when you get your readings, that's what happens. Stop it, you goddamn fruit flies. Anyway, I'm sorry. Oh, blessings. Y'all just don't know. I don't know if Rod Velasquez, I don't know if he married or whatever, but he is my Instagram husband. He doesn't know that. And I'll be like, I go with him. I don't know why. It was something about his picture or something. And I was like, that's my boyfriend. But I don't know him from Adam. And if you have a Mrs. Velasquez, I don't mean no harm. It's just my own little fantasy. So, all right, let's see what the people are saying. All right, now I'm not going to put you in. This is on time. The first time this morning, I lit a tea light candle while thanking them. I added an orange and some tequila and fresh water. Good. I'm glad you was listening, Aboyami. That was absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Paris. I felt all the energy. Woo. All right, honeycomb. Um, all right, y'all laughing at my shenanigans. Okay, now I done forgot what the hell I was talking about. So what y'all want to talk about? Anyway, we talking about ancestors. So I need y'all to recognize that we use the ancestor altar as a way for us to remember, for us to connect on this side with our ancestors. But in real life, they there. Now we have a contract, that we do. We're saying, I'm working with you. I'm giving you energy. When we make that altar, that's what we're doing. We're saying, hey, I'm giving you light. I'm honoring your spirit. I'm honoring you with this space. I'm giving you a space in my life, in my home, in my family. I'm keeping your memory alive. I had to turn my earring around because it was showing the ugly side. Okay. And that's what we do. But don't get caught up in the pomp and circumstance. Don't. If you missing your mama, talk to her in the car. Talk to her in your bedroom. Well, not if you doing nasty things. But if you just in your bedroom by yourself, talk to your mama. Talk to your daddy. If you have these troubled relationships that you had on this side, when they go to the other side, it's the perfect time to work that out. I'm carrying this disappointment, this grief, this sadness. I'm carrying this anger with you. And I need you to help me work that out. So I'm not walking around for the rest of my life with this darkness. Thank you for the segue, which is why we're here today. We're talking about the darkness. Let me take a little sip of this garlicky ass tea. But see, it's helping all up in here. It's helping. Got my chest feeling all strong. Oh, the tea. Somebody asked me for the recipe. Y'all write this down. 1 clove of garlic, you got to cut it up. Because if you don't cut the garlic, you just put the whole clove in there, the properties haven't been activated, right? So you got to cut the garlic up, put it in. So you boil the water first. Then you put these things in the water. Oh, wait, come on, Simply Mia, there you go. Garlic, clove of garlic cut up, peppermint and ginger and lemon tea bag, lime, lemon, cayenne. If you want to be fancy, add onion. If you really want to be fancy, add some spice rum. Come on, Simply Nia. You better be the secretary for Spiritual Tools Tuesday. That's what I'm talking about. My people's got my back. Thank you. Because I wasn't going to remember everything. All right, the darkness. Let's talk about this darkness. The darkness comes from the low times in our lives. And sometimes we keep going through these low times when we lose people, when our relationships break up, when we are financially broken, when we are emotionally broken. Oh, them dark times. When you feel like you can't keep doing this shit over and over again. Why God? Why me? Why everybody else got love? Why everybody else got money? Why everybody else got a good job, satisfaction, happiness, joy? And I have been searching. I've been diligent. I've been working hard. I keep trying. Every time I turn around, something happened to me. Why God? Them times. Them the times we talk about. A sister in Chi-Town gave me the same tea recipe. It works. I'm just saying. Y'all had to listen to me. The honey helps, so put a lot of honey in it. Because you got to let the honey and the garlic fight it out. Make a big ass pot, put it in the jar, and put that in the refrigerator and drink on it through the week. It still works when it's cold. Anyway, so the dark times. I want to tell y'all not to dread the dark times. The goal of spiritual work is not to avoid, or I should say, not to eliminate. That's what I'm trying to say. The hard times, you can't do that. Not in real life. Everybody has hard times. We supposed to, is it transgress? Sometimes. Sometimes it's just be you pulled that card, that's what you get. And if you are in a spiritual system that tells you if you are a good person, you ain't gonna have bad times, get out that spiritual system because they lying to you. They lying to you. If they tell you that you could do things so that you never have to suffer, they lying to you. If it's a spiritual worker that's telling you I can get you where you don't never have, they lying to you because hard times come with life. It's what you do with them hard times. They're supposed to grow you because you have to center yourself to get through them so that you can separate yourself from your ego and learn the lesson to alleviate some of that challenge, alleviate some of that stress. Where the problem happens is that we have in our mind a pre-prescribed scenario as to how the situation should rectify itself. And that ain't always the way it's supposed to go. Like you figure out, oh, I'm not supposed to, this is supposed to be a 2-week thing. Kind of like people with COVID. When we first hit COVID, they was like, if everybody just stay in the house for 2 weeks, it'll be over. And I was like, I don't know if that's true. I'm just gonna see what happens. Sometimes you gotta get rid of your own timeline. You got to get rid of your own idea of what the end is going to look like because you bringing yourself more pain, more stress. A lotus grows in the muck and darkness to develop into a beautiful flower. It's the truth. Come on with it. Come on. You sounded like me. Hold on, I got the drink. See, it's at the last part. You know how all the stuff settled down at the bottom? Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, refreshing. I'm not like that part. Now, anybody come to my house today is going to get a mouthful of garlic. Hey. Anyway, so the dark times. I'm sorry. I didn't know my glasses were going to come down. Anyway, the dark times are a mirror to our true character. Hey, Mr. Dawkins 32, how you doing? To our true character. It shows us when we are entitled. Because being entitled, I'm laughing at Queen Zaza Brown. When we are entitled, we dig in. And digging in is the worst thing you can do in the dark times. You know how you dig in and you be like resentful. You dig in and you be angry. You dig in and you be resentful again because you feel like it shouldn't be as hard as it is. Now, when you focus on that, what you're missing are the solutions, right? What you're missing is God whispering in your ear and saying, hey, take a look at some of these things that you're doing because we want you to drop some of this. These shadow times is when you drop the bullshit. It is. It's when you drop that stuff that has been holding you back your whole life. But sometimes we so entrenched in it. And we're like, it's not me. It's this situation that's the problem. It ain't me. It's the situation. And they be like, yeah, the situation is messed up. But look at the things that you've been doing that got you in this situation or that is keeping you in this situation. Let some of that go. Let's use this hard time to teach you this lesson so you don't have to do this no more. It won't feel like this no more. Even if you're in the same situation again, it won't feel like this no more. Paul, so true. I have learned the most, was humbled the most in my darkest times. Look, let me tell you, my thing be relationships. Because sometimes I get, and I'm not like what they call it, humble bragging. I'm not humble bragging. I'm just saying the truth. I was one of the few people that I know that grew up with two parents. Right? I had a mama and a daddy till my mama died. My daddy was standing right there when she died. So my whole family unit has always been together. And what it taught me was to trust people in this world where people are untrustworthy. So in my relationships, I always kept hitting the same wall, which is they said A, B, and Z. So I trusted that that's what they meant. Instead of the very hard learned lesson, which is some people is just really messed up. They lie, they cheat, they steal, they intentionally be trying to trick you. They just be trying to get off. Like I didn't have a frame of reference for that. So I kept running into the same walls. Boom, boom. Hey, Alana, boom. So I had to learn to defend myself. I had to learn to protect myself. I had to learn that when your spirit of the doubt every time and they keep showing you who they are. I had to learn that. And I didn't learn that from no book. I learned that on my kitchen floor, crying. Wow. I'm such a good person. All I ever want to do is love. They was like, girl, if you don't get your tail up off that floor, you did this to yourself. Because we told you wasn't shit. And I was like, what? What do you mean? You seen all them signs and you kept trying to figure out why them signs wasn't them signs. You seen them. You kept going with your happy-go-lucky self. Oh, but love is going to fix the day. If I love him enough, he going to be all right. Yes, I just gotta believe that his character ain't what his character is. I gotta believe that my faith is in him is bigger than the habits that he's shown me. So them dark times kept coming. They kept coming, kept coming. I kept saying stuff like, why don't nobody consider my feelings? I'm a loyal person. I'm a good person. I've been there for that person. Why they don't think about me? And then in one of them dark moments, the voice said to me very ignorantly and disrespectfully, how they gonna think about you and you don't think about yourself? What? I had to sit with that for a minute. It's called boundaries, right? But I ain't learned that in happy go lucky. Oh, we together. This is happiness. We joy, and we agree. Wasn't no lessons learned in that space. Wasn't no lessons learned in that space. You know where the lessons was learned when they was like, I ain't never asked you to do that, and that's why I don't never come around no more because I decided I'm on to the next one. And I'd be like, what? How you gonna do that? I learned. Be a mirror. But I had to learn that by bumping my head, bumping my head, bumping my head. Then one day I was like, I'm about tired of this. The darkness. The darkness. I'm going to tell you when I learned self sufficiency, when I learned who truthfully I am. It was in the darkness of grieving my parents. Because, see, when I was coming up, I always had the security of them being my cushion for the world. They knew. They told me who I was, how to react, what was important to me, how to take care of myself. And they always was there. And then when they was gone, I was in such a dark place because there was no one there to tell me who I was. There was no one there to cushion me when the world was against me and I, had all this. I ain't have Paul. I'm sorry, honeycomb. I ain't mean to put your book on blast. I'm sorry. Be a mirror. That anyway. So in the grieving of my parents, I truly learned my own self-sufficiency. I learned truly how to be a grown-up. I learned how to make something out of nothing. And I learned what I was made up of because no one else could understand the dark place that I was in. And they couldn't reach in and grab me. My good girlfriend is on here, Janetta. It was a dark time. And as much as she loves me and I love her, she couldn't pull me out of that darkness. It was a long time before I wanted to live on this side, trying to deal with the grief of losing my parents. And I had to learn in that darkness how to love me, how to support me, how to depend on me, and to learn that even if I don't have enough, because there's been times I lost everything and just was like, fuck, I got to start again. And in them dark times, you got to put on your big girl panties and say, I have everything I need. I don't need nobody else. I would like somebody else. This that love thing. I would like somebody else, but I don't need nobody else to be complete. But I didn't learn that in the good times. I learned that in the darkness. Because in the darkness, I was forced to have that quiet time. That I don't know who said that earlier, you got to have the quiet time to see and to hear. Sometimes the quiet time is depression. It's the rock for me. Yeah. I didn't even know I was rocking. I'm sorry. That's how you know spirit be right around here when I get the rocking. I think it is peace and light. I have a spirit guide that rocks. Peace and light. I didn't even recognize that. Anyway, so cherish the dark times. Don't look for them. But when they come, recognize that there is something to be learned in that space. Recognize that it's not just trouble for trouble's sake, that there is something in there that you are supposed to come face to face with so that you can let it go and quit dragging it along with you, dragging down your process and your progress. Now, there are things that we have to do in the darkness. First of all, you got to recognize, you got to be honest about your fears and about your triggers, because that's your roadmap as to what I need to be working on, right? So it was a point when I was like, oh, this was a breakthrough of all breakthroughs. I remember Spirit asked me, what is it that you're looking for in a partner? Why you need a partner so bad? And I had this list. Well, I want him to be considerate. I want him to take care of me when I'm sick. I want him to be generous with his money. I want him to, make me feel secure. I want him to, all these things I wanted a man to do in my life. And then they was like, that's a nice list. Now go on and do that for yourself. And I was like, I've been tricked. But working through that list began to elevate because I'm doing these things. So now I have enough room to actually have a connection with somebody because I'm not looking for you to fill a hole that I could fill for myself. So now you got to come with some actual stuff. You can't just come with well, he's kind, so he came with some good words. Oh, yeah. He bought me dinner. Oh, he's generous with his money. He's still a jackass. Oh, damn, I messed up again. Here I am in the shadow time. Here I am in the darkness. Now I'm in a better place to ask for what I give, to attract somebody that's going to be an equal to who I am. Because if you're sitting, look, when I had to realize that, and this for all of y'all that's doing spiritual work, just the fact that somebody walk in your house, they leaving blessed. They leaving protected. They leaving blessed. They gonna have more money. They gonna have more peace of mind. They gonna be healed be in spirit. So then you got to elevate what you asking for. And the only way you could do that is to fill them holes that's within yourself that you think in a partner is supposed to fill. You got to fill that self shit for yourself. Then you can stand up tall and look somebody in their eye. Don't be scared that they're going to walk out the door if you offend them. Fuck them. Because, see, people will take your blessings and improve their life and act like you ain't shit. Don't let them. Because you have to be strong enough in your understanding. You got to know that I worked to be here. I went through the trenches to be here. You're not just going to come in and take that for granted. You're not just going to come in and act like talking to me is not your blessing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna act like sitting next to me and I'm covering you with prayers because I'm praying for me and mine, and now you is mine. You got to come with something. You got to pray with me for me the same way I'm praying for you. You got to work for my well-being the same way I'm working for your well-being. You got to come with some energy. You can't just come with a nice car. A nice car. I could buy a nice car. You can't just come with good words. I say good words to me every day. You got to come with some energy. And these folks ain't coming with energy. And I ain't just talking about dudes. I ain't talking about women. I'm talking about family. I'm talking about friends. Folks is walking in your house empty. And you doing all this work to complete your 10. And they coming in taking 3 and 4 of these that you done worked on already. Now you looking like, fuck, I got to start over. Because you came in my life? No. If you coming in my life, give me the tool that I'm still trying to work on. You supposed to give me something. Pause. You can't just come with good words because I say them to myself. Sister. I don't know who said that was a whole word. They coming in. You know what I'm saying? Because we get so like enamored. And this goes for the dudes too. The dudes is worse. Because all you got to have is a small waist and a big ass. And they be like, she's perfect. And then 5 years later, they like, she dogged me. She was with my cousin and my brother. And because you need to elevate too. All of us, especially those of us who call ourselves working on our spiritual selves, we got to expect more. Physical plane. You gotta be with somebody who understands what it means to nurture your spirit. You gotta be with somebody who understands how to hold your heart. You gotta be with, and I'm not talking, this ain't even relationship stuff. This anybody in your family, in your house, in your friendship circle. When they leave you, you gotta be filled. You can't be depleted because this work is too hard. Them shadow times is so fucking hard for us to learn the lesson and then sit next to somebody who gonna drain that shit right back out of you. Don't let them do it. And they ain't gonna understand when you say, you know what? I don't like the way I feel when you leave me. I don't like the words that you're speaking to me. They're abrasive to my spirit. My ancestors don't like how you talking to me. My ancestors don't like the way you got my spirit aching. They see you. And they don't like you. And instead of trying to explain to your ancestors why that person need to be in your circle, you need to listen so you can lessen the dark times. Because see, your ancestors be like, no, they ain't coming with it. They ain't bringing enough. They basket empty. They ain't strong enough to hold you. They not dedicated enough to have your back. Let them go. And we be like, but they nice. They nice. Fuck that. They not. Because the nice words be lies. How about that? I told my last, make sure she can pray you through. Yes. Yeah. Oh, shit, I almost passed out. You can't be making me pass out in the middle. It's Tuesday. People need me, Jeanette. They hitting hard tonight, and we be mad and begging, please let them stay. Please, what can I do? Can I do this spell so they can stay? If I light a pink candle, will that make them more malleable to my spirit? No, because they came deficit. They came with a deficit. They ain't never going to be able to fulfill what the covenant is to be by your side. They ain't never going to have it. So let them go. Let them go and be lonely. It's okay, because in your lonely times, you can feel your own heart. You can feel your spirit with the things that actually nurture you. You can grow. You can learn to love yourself. You can look in the mirror and actually smile at what you see, and not your weight, not because your skin cleared up, not because you got a cute outfit on, but because you know you's a badass. You know that you come with the wings of angels on you, that you know that you could pray health into somebody's life. See, these songs and shit got us thinking that the stuff that we supposed to have is a small waist and a good body and a pretty face and money. And no, life is too fucking hard for a small waist. You need some thickness in this life to carry you through. I'm just saying. Hey, Mary Black 17. The things that we need, ain't nobody telling us life into you. You need someone who is going to see you and know the blessing that you are to their life. They're going to appreciate that you can light a candle and give them energy. They're going to appreciate that you can make an oil and bring money to the entire house. They're going to appreciate that you can cover them in prayer so that when they walk outside and get hit by this racism and this bullshit and all this, that they coming back unscathed because your prayers held them up. They going to cherish that. They going to uphold that. They going to uplift that, and they going to nurture that so you can continue to do that. Those are the things that we need in our lives. And first, we got to give it to ourselves. And we got to demand that whoever is in our circle is bringing that. You know, the real, you can't sit at my table. That's what that means. That's where that's supposed to be. I didn't shut down Instagram polls. I'm sorry. Sorry, Instagram, they said you paused, but I'm back. Life is too hard for a small waist that almost took me out. It's the truth. It's a motto. It's a motto. I'm getting a goddamn t-shirt. It's the truth. It's the truth. You can't sit at my table because you can't give me what I give myself. And you can't rightfully say that if you're not giving yourself the best. I saw at Queen Zaza Brown. I saw them freezing. It must be cute that I guess we done on this spiritual Tuesday. I went to a whole place on that. I felt that. And I'm back. Whew. Peace and light, y'all. This is a good one. I'm done. I will see y'all on look, I got two reading openings on Friday. I got one for 6 and one for 7 if y'all need a read. I just thought I'd throw that out there. And August the 14th on Saturday at 7 p.m. is part 2 of Spiritual Tools class, $50. So if you want to take Spiritual Tools class, you need to send me your $50 to $ Spiritual Tools 2, the number 2, so that you can be added to the list. It's both virtual and in person. So if you're in Hattiesburg, come on to the Red Jasper and sit with us. But if you're virtual, we're doing it on Zoom. When you send your money in, we'll send you the link. Same time. I don't know you. All right. You burned up the fiber optics with that word. I really did. Instagram just froze right on up. Thank you, the ancestors, your spirit guides, and everybody. Thank you. Peace and light, y'all. I will talk to y'all on Sunday. Sunday check-in. See y'all. Okay, who's going first? Okay, bye, Instagrammers. Bye, YouTubers.